I wasn't planning on doing another video because I'm not really the type that likes to throw myself out there to begin with. I'm sort of, I've done videos in the past um, about things that are not as controversial. I always stayed away from religion, politics. Well, I stay away from religion now too. Being with Jesus Christ. It's not about being part of any type of false doctrine. But anyways, I don't want to go on unnecessarily. So I wasn't planning on doing another video. I had spent New Year's Eve and half of the day of today with my family. And when I got home, I opened YouTube, and it was so nice to get positive, encouraging responses to the video. I didn't necessarily make the video because I wanted any type of recognition whatsoever. Again, that's not part of who I am. So I was scrolling down. Sorry, I didn't think I was going to get emotional. Give me a second. I was scrolling down and reading. A couple people sent me, really long paragraphs, and I appreciate the time that was given to me. Even before I found Jesus Christ, anytime someone that would give me their time and their wisdom to me, I always, greatly appreciated it. And it means a lot to me. So I was scrolling down and I saw one comment that was not very nice. And I replied back to this person that I'm sorry that you are casting judgment upon me, because I don't know what's going on in their life, or I've never walked in their shoes, and I don't know if this person had a bad day or whatever. But I was like, I was talking to our Father, and I was like, I I can tolerate, I'm strong enough where I'm not gonna be bothered if I get any negativity. But and I don't want it to bother me, but it did. So I pray for that person, because the intent of the video that they commented on was only to only had the best of intentions. So I cried about it, and I didn't think I was going to cry about it. But so I talk to our Father all the time. So I got my cup of coffee, and it was cold outside, so it's cold and cloudy, and it was very windy here in Massachusetts. So I sat out front because I do that often and I watched the sunrise with him. And I said that I didn't want to do any more videos. That, I was just saying that I just didn't want to do any more videos. But I was just telling him how I felt about it. I said, if you want me to do videos that, that I will do as you ask me to do. Sorry. So it's funny because after I cry and stuff like that, I feel very close to our Father, that he'll show me something or something will pop in my head and I'll start laughing, like like one of those kind of crazy fit laugh, like not crazy fit laughing, but you know what I'm saying. Like I laugh like, like a crazy person. Like I'm crying. If you ever have one of those moments where you're crying and then through your tears you just start laughing. So I've had a lot of those moments. So long story short, I didn't want to make a video because I'm not pointing the finger at anyone, because, again, I don't know what was going through in this person's life, and I don't know if they just need encouragement and they need love, and that's all I want to do is like just show this person love. So I hit a low, then I hit a high, and then I hit another low where an old friend of mine, I've been messaging, and he said that he's worried about me. Now, to give you a small backstory, I was going through my divorce three years ago, about approximately 3 years ago, maybe even closer to 4 years ago. And he was one of the people that I was confiding in because he's an older person, and I respect advice from my elders. So and he knew my husband too, so I felt like he was friends with my husband first, so I felt like, since he knows like the situation, my ankle hurts because I was just sitting on it, sorry. So any event, long story short, years ago I was confiding in him, and he was very encouraging and open, and he had a good listening ear, and he wasn't judging me, and so on and so forth. That he would say stuff like, I see us as kindred spirits, which I thought was really nice, because anyone who shows kindness and love, we're not blood related, but they're family to me. So it was really nice to have that fatherly figure, because I had so much anger in my heart. And I look back and I already repented my sins of having that anger in my heart. And also, I don't think it's right to talk behind someone's back, which is what I was doing when I was even though I was confiding, it wasn't like an intentional, I was saying bad things about my husband at the time. I was just telling this person the events that were happening in my life and how alone I felt or what have you. But it's still not right in my heart, it's still not right to talk about other people. But, this person was encouraging and very helpful to me at the time. So he's one of the people that I messaged that I found Jesus Christ, and that I was letting him know that I was praying for him and his family, because I know in my whole heart that the end is near. It's not something like, I'm not trying to be a fear monger. You just take a look around, open your eyes, and you just, whether you are religious or not, you can see that the train is speeding to its destination. You're either going to be right with Jesus Christ or you're not. And I want to save as many people as I can. So when I told him, he basically said that he was really worried about me and that he considers me lost. And that that I should go back to, reality or something. He didn't say it like that, but that's kind of what he meant. So I had this epiphany, but it's not like my own. It's not my epiphany. I'm not like saying, "Oh, I just came up with this, great idea." No, I give credit to our Father for putting this in my head and for saying you need to do a video and talk to other people, is because other people are probably going through the same challenges or even harder challenges of people who are closer to you, like either your husband or your wife or your brothers or your sisters or your mother or your grandparents, or people who are really close to you. So this epiphany from the Lord popped into my head that it's a little it's a little odd that, okay, you have anger in your heart, you're talking negative about somebody, and again, I wasn't talking like bad as in I'm making up stuff, but still not right to talk about people, but you're confiding in this person and they're giving you a thumbs up of like, you have every right to be angry, so on and so forth. But then I tell the same person, I found Jesus Christ, I have no anger in my heart, which I don't have any anger in my heart whatsoever, because when you have the Holy Spirit within you, there's no room for any of that. So I have no anger in my heart. I only have love for everyone. I'm the happiest I've ever been, other than these small speed bumps. I'm the happiest I've ever been. And I finally found the relationship that I've always wanted. And so all I get was, I'm so worried for you. You're so lost. All I can say is, if no longer having anger in your heart and only wishing the best for everyone around you and loving everybody that is around you and having patience and kindness towards others, if that's what lost is, I want to get lost. I was laughing with our Father when I was like, you know what? You know, when somebody's like telling you to get lost, okay. Okay. You know, I'm already done with this place. So, so if you're going through something similar, I know exactly how you feel, and I'm sure that, you know, others can relate. So I think that it's just important for us to just encourage other people and not judge people when they make videos. Uh, and yeah, so this, to my knowledge, will be my last video unless I am like told that I should do another video. So thank you so much for watching, and God bless.